Hi amazing people, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be teaching how to make this beautiful highlighted bouncing curly wig from an Xpression braiding hair. I'll be making use of color 27 and color 33. If this is your first time coming by my channel, I say a big welcome to you, and for my returning subscribers, you are the real MVP, and thanks by sticking with my channel. Please don't forget to click on the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if this video sounds like something you're interested in, please watch this video to the end, and also share with your loved ones if you find this insightful. So let's dive right into the detailed process. So I'm making it of my 5x5 Swiss closure net, and just looking at it from here, I measured 1 inch and I took the midpoint, which is 2.5, and this 2.5. Then I measured 1 inch where I'll ventilate the hairline. And for the back, I'll be ventilating in the horizontal method, and the side I'll be ventilating the diagonal method. Yeah, for the back, I'll be taking 3 strands of hair. I'll ventilate one hole, skip the next, and I'll be skipping that line. I'll ventilate on the next hole in the next line. I'll take my 3 strands of hair, I'll skip the hole, ventilate on the next, and that is how I'll be doing the back. I'll be ventilating the back in a horizontal pattern. I'll skip one hole, ventilate on the next. I'll also be skipping a line. So I'll be ventilating the next one in between the 2 holes, as you can see. So for the back, I want it to be covered, so that's why I'm taking about 3 strands of hair. But when I'll be moving to the front, I'll be ventilating with just 2 strands of hair. So I'm starting with, this is color 33 Xpression braiding hair I'm working with, and it was cut into cut 4, and that's what I'm using for the back. And you can see this was look like I took one, will skip the next. Each line is in between the line, and it's going in a horizontal pattern, as you can see. You can see how beautiful it's coming out. Since I want to achieve a highlighted curly wig, so I'll be ventilating in with color 27, which is the good light color. So I'll also be ventilating 3 strands of it, just like the color 33. I'll be ventilating it also in horizontal pattern. So when you're ventilating, you just try to mix it based on how much you want your highlight to look like. Then for me, I just mix in just little bit of 27 at each different side. So moving to the side, I'm going in a diagonal pattern. Still ventilate one hole, skip the next, where I'm ventilating 2 strands of hair. I took 2 strands of hair for the back, for this side, which is the diagonal pattern. You skip one hole, ventilate the next. Also, you're skipping one line also, just like the back, but this time I'm going in a diagonal pattern. So I'll keep ventilating on every hole till I reach the point where I marked out 1 inch. So I ventilated with color 33. Now I'm going in with color 27. I'll just ventilate some bits of color 27, still the same diagonal pattern, just like the color 33. Going in with 2 strands of hair, skip one hole, ventilate the next, skip a line pattern. So just make sure you're going in with tiny bits of hair if you want to achieve a flawless ventilation. So this is what it looks like. Look at it, it's so flawless. You can see the knots are tiny. You don't need to pack big strands of hair like 5, 6. Just make sure you're particular about the strands of hair you carry if you want to achieve a flawless ventilation. The line which I divided into 2, this is half, at this point is half. At this point I ventilate 2 strands of hair, at this point 1 strand of hair. So I'll also be going the diagonal pattern, but at this point I'll make sure I'm going in with just 2 strands of hair. So I'm done ventilating 2 strands of hair, and the remaining half line there I'll be going in with just 1 strand of hair, just like the way I ventilated the side, where I'll be skipping 2 holes. And here is what it looks like after I've done that. So this is the final look of the closure. You can see it's giving a pre-plucked look. There's no need for plucking. I went ahead to sew down the closure. You can see it's flatly sewn, and I also adjusted my wig cap because it was bigger than my head. While I've sewn it, I cut through the cap. I'm cutting the parts, the cap which is under the closure. So I gently, please be careful while you cut this. Sometimes you can mistakenly cut your closure while you're trying to trim out that cap. And here is what it looks like. So I have attached it back to my mannequin, and I'm trying to roll the hair so I could fix the back. Going in with my tape rule, I'll be measuring from the back. I'll be measuring ½ inch. Then the next line, I'll be measuring 1 inch all through till I get to the closure point. I'll go ahead to join the lines and connect them to create my guide. That is my guide for my sewing it down. But I won't be sewing it down, I'll be crocheting it down with a small crochet pin. And here's what it looks like. And going with my crochet pin, I don't have the beginning of this video. I don't know how it went missing on my phone, guys. So I'll just be mixing in color 27 and color 33. I'll ventilate a little bit, I'll crochet a little bit of 27 and later crochet a little bit of 33, based on your preference. There is no particular order, based on how you want it to look like, or the volume of each color you want. And here is what it looks like. So I am crocheting on the lines in a straight pattern. I'm just crocheting just tiny bits of hair because I don't want the knots to look big. So I just decided to follow this pattern. You can decide to also make it into a weft, but I just decided to make this. In my last video, I made it into a weft where I showed how to make a curly wig, and I'll be dropping the link to the video in the description box. So I went to the camera to crochet the rest, and here is what it looks like. So I'm making use of my brush to comb it out so it to be smooth. So I'm done combing it out, and here's how smooth it looks, guys. So I'll be going ahead to make my coils. I'll be making use of a flexi rod. I sectioned the hair into bits, and I'm making use of my flexi rod. I want to achieve a bouncy coil, so I'll be coiling it in this particular pattern. Just watch it closely. Watch the way I coil it. I am coiling it inside. So I went ahead to curl the rest, but I was out of flexi rod, so I had to use my bending rollers. So yes, I went ahead to place it inside hot water, but I didn't film that. So here's the final look. After placing it in the hot water, I allowed it to dry. I just air dried it, and I'm taking off the bending rollers and the flexi rod. Here's what the coil is looking like. You can see it's coming out so beautifully well. Even using the flexi rod and the bending rollers is still giving the same result, as you can see. Just gently take off the bending rollers and the coils. So here is the final look of what it looks like. I can decide to use my finger and comb it out, or I can decide to leave it like this. And see, it is looking so neatly coiled. So I decided to use my finger to comb out my coil, but it was dried. I dried it for long. Actually, I don't like to dry it for long. I like it to be a little bit still wet so my fingers can go in and the coils come out net. So I tried to spray it with a little leave-in conditioner and water. So I was spraying the water on it so my hand could easily go into the coils. As you can see, my hand easily went into the coils after I sprayed it. I wet it with the leave-in conditioner and the water, and I continued doing the process. I used my fingers to comb it out to go in the coils. So I keep doing that till the back. So after I'm done using my finger to go into the coils, and here's the final look of the hair. Like, wow guys, I really love it. Like, it's giving. So for the closure, I went ahead to use hot comb to comb it out, but I did that off camera. And after using the hot comb, here is the final look of what the closure looks like. You can see it. You can see the closure is coming out so well. Like, look at it guys, it's so flat and natural. And I went ahead to style it, and here is what it looks like. It's coming out so well. Like, I love this guys. Even when I wore it out, like, people were like loving it. Even someone had to ask me to make for her. Like, this is so beautiful guys. And what do you think guys? You can drop your suggestion, your comments, or whatever you feel. Please drop it in the comment box below. Thank you so much guys. Like, this is me feeling myself. And if I need to come out this beautifully well, like, but I'm loving it. Like, I really rocked this to work guys, because the scalp was giving, like, it's looking like it's human blend, even though it's made for an attachment. No one will know guys. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. You are the real MVP. Please don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel. Love you.